Hi, welcome to Ed Foodie. If you remember a few days ago, we made a portobello mushroom sandwich, and as we were eating it, I thought, wow, some cream of tomato soup would really be good with this. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make cream of tomato soup. To get started on this video, I'm going to take my 1 cup of roughly chopped red onion, put it in a pan. I got about a tablespoon of olive oil in there. And then again, about a cup of roughly chopped bell pepper. We're going to fry this up until the vegetables are nice and tender and the onion is translucent. I have these roughly chopped because we're going to end up putting them in the food processor, so it'll be all ground to a pulp. But I just like my vegetables stir-fried and soft in olive oil. It kind of gives it a better flavor, I think, when you put it in soup. So this looks pretty good. They're nice and soft. I'm going to pour these directly into the food processor. So I'm going to add my cooked peppers and onions directly to the food processor. And for the herb on this soup, I'm going to mix in about a tablespoon of freshly chopped cilantro. You could use basil if you prefer that. So I'm gonna get this all pulverized very well, and then we'll put in our tomato mixture. So now we have this nice and smoothly ground up. And because my blender, again, is not a very, well, it's not a large blender, I'm gonna do this in 2 batches. So next, add in your vegetable broth. And then also your diced tomatoes, which I'm using fire roasted. And I'm going to add in about a clove of garlic. I'm using just this garlic paste. You can use fresh garlic if you want. Okay, we'll turn this back on the food processor and get it ground very smooth. Let's salt and pepper to taste. Maybe an 1/8 teaspoon of pepper. And maybe ½ teaspoon of salt. And I'm also going to add about a ½ teaspoon of crushed red pepper. So I'm now making my second batch. I'm going to add in a ½ cup of coconut milk. This is going to give it that nice creamy orange color. I remember when I was sick, one of the things my mom used to always feed me was tomato soup just from a can, like Campbell's tomato soup, but she'd always mix it with milk instead of water. And I just love the creaminess and the color of it. So we're going to try to match that color. So along with the ½ cup of coconut milk, we're going to put in a ½ cup of heavy cream. Start the food processor and blend that all in nice and smooth. So just to give it some extra tomato flavor, I'm going to add in a tablespoon of this sun-dried tomato paste. And this is actually used in the portobello sandwich I made the other day. So so I'm just using up my old ingredients, but I think that'll make it a nice, stronger tomato taste. So let's add a tablespoon of that. So we'll do our last blend, put it together and heat it up on the stove. So we'll stir this all together. Yeah, that's a nice, pretty color. We'll heat this up and we'll be ready to serve. Okay, so let's dish up our soup and we'll give it a taste. If you want, you can add a little dollop of sour cream or fresh plain yogurt. And then for our toppings, we're going to add a little bit more of the fresh chopped cilantro. And maybe just a little bit more of the red pepper flakes. So there we have it. Looks great. Let's give it a try. Catherine will try.
Okay. Very good. I like this.
Yeah, at first it seemed like
Spicy.
kind of plain, but then after a couple seconds, all
I
the
like
flavors.
spicy.
start.
This is spicy and
A little bit of spice, a little red
Yeah.
pepper flakes in there.
yeah, it's good. I like
All
it.
right. Thumbs up from Catherine. Now let me try and try.
How you feel?
Yeah. At first, it just kind of tastes like regular tomato soup. Then all of a sudden, all the flavors start hitting you in, the spices, and I got a little bit of coconut milk in there. You taste a little bit of a sweetness. Very good. This would actually go very well with the mushroom sandwich we made the other day. Or you could have grilled cheese with it as well. The poblano mushroom sandwich we made the other day. So we're going to add, we had a little bit of rice left over from breakfast, so we're going to add a little bit of rice to ours. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to Ed Foodie. Thank you.